Hey, welcome, my name is Oli and today it's a new mouse battle day and we will check which mouse is the Ergo King in esports. For this I choose two mice that are at the moment very popular in the esport community.
So, the two opponents are here on the right side, the new old competitor which comes now after a facelift in wireless but remain heavy with 77 grams, the Zowie EC-CW. And on the left side, with a weight of 63 grams, the new competitor with new technology and improved shape, the Razer Deathadder V3 Pro.
Let's check in these 5 categories which from these two Ergo mice are the king in esports. Please note that I have here the EC3 version, so the smaller one, but EC mice are also available in 3 sizes. EC1 for large, EC2 medium, and here the EC3, the small version. So let's get started. Round 1, weight and weight balance. With 63 grams the Deathadder is obviously lighter. The Zowie EC3 is still with 76 grams the heaviest one. EC1 and 2 are even a few grams heavier. The weight is well balanced on both mice. Having a lighter mouse in eSport where you play many hours can be an advantage in game and also avoid pain in your hands and arm. So the point goes to the Deathadder V3 Pro. The score is 1-0. Round 2. Technical specification. The Zowie EC is now wireless and has only the 3370 sensor, which is still a good sensor. Zowie explained that they optimized the sensor to be more accurate and stable, but here the Deathadder Pro has clearly the better specs, and with a little upgrade you can push your polling rate to 4000 Hz, and it looks to be stable. Even if the 4000 Hz is not so noticeable, in the eSport environment it can be very important. But Zowie also comes with a little thing, I mean a bigger one. This giant USB receiver has as function to reduce interferences between other wireless signals. And the battery life can also be an interesting discussion. But I give the point to the Deathadder V3 Pro. So the score is now 2-0 for the Deathadder V3 Pro. Round 3. Software and settings. Normally because the Deathadder V3 Pro has a software and Zowie not, the point should go to Razer. But because we look at the perspective of an esport player, you don't play in a competition on your own PC. Most of the time you bring only your mouse, keyboard and mousepad. So having the possibility to set your mouse like you want without software can be a big advantage. You still have a memory function on your mouse, which once you set it on the software, it's safe in your mouse. With the Deathadder, you can then only switch the DPI without software, with the DPI button on the bottom. With the Zowie, you can switch more settings like DPI, polling rates and lift-off distance, without software. Therefore, I give it here a tie. The score is now 3-1. Round 4. Shape and ergonomic in gaming. Shape-wise, it's also a difficult point. Both mice have an Ergo shape. Some may prefer the shape of the Deathadder and some may prefer the shape of the Zowie. I have here the EC3, but Zowie also proposed the EC in the medium size, EC2, and large, EC1, so it can reach more players, while the Deathadder V3 Pro is now only available in this medium size, which feels for example to me a bit too long. I wish we had the Deathadder V3 Pro Mini, but until that I have to give for shape in gaming the point to the Zowie EC, because it proposed more choice for different players and not the Deathadder V3 Pro. So the score is now 3-2. Final round. Price and quality. Let's start with the quality. Both mice are very solid. The Deathadder, even if it feels very light, is solid like a tank. No flex, nothing. The Zowie is heavier and so feels already like a tank. The clicks are on both mice great. So let's check the price, and here it started to be funny, because the Zowie is only available for around 180 euros or $150. But for that price you receive in the box this big docking wall and enhanced receiver to reduce interferences with other wireless devices. The Deathadder V3 Pro can be found for around 150 euros or dollars with a normal USB receiver. You can have a 4K polling rates receiver for $30 or euros more, which at the end will bring the price to $180 or euros. Then you have a 4000 Hz polling rates compared to the Zowie, but still risk of interferences and also a lower battery life. For eSport competition, having protection against interferences and better battery life is very important. Zowie mice are more eSport tournament oriented. I wish they have sold the mouse with a normal USB receiver and as option the enhanced receiver. then I will have given the point to Zowie, but for now it's a tie. The final score is 4-3. And the winner is the Razer Deathadder V3 Pro. The Deathadder V3 Pro comes with the better specs. It has a better sensor and weight. I personally prefer the Zowie EC3-CW. I have better performance in gaming with it. I love the shape. Here the Deathadder is for my taste too long, but based on fact the V3 Pro is better. It will be a different game if the Zowie has a 3395 sensor and a lower weight. Then it will be a hard battle. I wish that the Deathadder will be released soon in a mini version, but for now this Deathadder V3 Pro takes the crown of the best ergo mice in esports. So that's it for today. If you like it, don't forget to drop a like and to sub to the channel. If you want more infos, you can also follow me on Twitter where I post some news and what is coming next. I hope you enjoyed this battle, and as always, see you next time. Bye bye.